today, I thought deeply about my behavior and adjusted my thinking patterns. Thank you. I love you, and I hope you can also help me recover. After about a week of this dialogue, I feel like I've changed a bit in ways I hadn't anticipated. This week, I feel much better mentally and physically rejuvenated than before. Our mindset is really important. What we think truly matters. If you want someone to be well, they will be. If you think negatively, that negativity can affect your body. Even if you're really sick, it can be tough and you might feel helpless, but since you're unwell, you can face it. So, I just want to say sorry, thank you, I love you, and let's all apologize, reflect, and forgive. I believe we can do this, and it will definitely help our bodies. If this helps you get better, you can then help more people. There was a lively kid who was really sporty, but suddenly he started feeling unwell, running out of energy, and feeling sore all over. Because of this, he went to the hospital for a checkup, and when the doctors saw his blood test results, they were shocked. His blood count was dangerously low, and many of his levels were off. He was admitted to a regular ward, but then they realized it was too serious, and he had to go to intensive care. I couldn't accept that a healthy kid would end up in ICU. It was terrifying for him. They later confirmed he had a severe case of lupus and kidney issues. The doctor said if he didn't make it through the next 3 days, it could be very dangerous because his liver and heart were failing. I remember seeing his mum crying before he was intubated, and I thought, I need to be strong. I need to survive to take care of my mum. She told me with all her strength, you will make it through this. I was curious about blood crystals, wondering if they looked beautiful, and I wanted to challenge myself to see. I usually did this before bed when my mind was calm, and sometimes I would fall asleep while doing it, then wake up and continue. At first, I wasn't so sure, but after a while, I felt a sense of peace in my heart.
There's this crystal that looks a lot like a human head, and it's tiny, with layers built up behind it. It's just incredible how it formed like that. There's also one shaped like a heart, and it's so beautiful. Last September, when I went back to school, they had a fair and a music choir competition, and I managed to participate in both without any issues. I've been through a serious illness, but I really want to live in the moment and keep my heart cheerful and happy every day. It was the Lunar New Year's Eve on February 18th, 2014. After we finished our reunion dinner, I was in the shower when we heard a loud bang. I rushed out to find him collapsed on the floor. The CT scan showed he had bleeding in the brain, and the doctor said the blood was close to the brainstem. The doctor told us to prepare for the worst because if it reached the brainstem, there was no hope. They said if we wanted to save him, we had to operate immediately. That night, they told us it would depend on whether he could get through the critical period. If he did, he'd be okay. If not, well, that would be it. Thankfully, he stabilized. When he was admitted, he had no strength in his right hand and foot, didn't recognize anyone, and was on a nasal cannula, completely limp. We kept chanting Amitabha as a way to connect. There's this saying that the power of our thoughts can be proven. I thought it might be good for my brother to try this water experiment to see what he was thinking, especially since he had a stroke and we weren't sure what was going on in his mind. I thought it'd be worth a shot to see if it could help him focus a bit more. He's been lying in bed, and this way, it keeps his attention for a bit longer. He usually practices rehab for half an hour, and the rehab teacher and doctors suggested he listen to more music and use his phone, but he wasn't interested. Since we practice Buddhism, we could only teach him to chant. He found it hard to accept chanting, but I think it's given him some room for improvement. I believe chanting can calm the mind. When he chants, his mood seems to improve. He's gradually becoming more aware of himself. Sometimes, if you push him to do something, he gets angry. But when we chant, we say, "Hey, you're a bodhisattva. How can you be angry?" And that makes him smile and more willing to do what we ask.
He's made a lot of progress over the past few months, which is truly remarkable. Initially, he struggled with basic movements, but now he can walk and even climb stairs with newfound confidence. This improvement in his physical abilities is not just limited to short distances. He can walk further than before and with much more strength and endurance. It's a testament to his hard work and determination. However, his speech still remains slow. It's not that he will want to be limited, but there's a noticeable improvement in his cognitive abilities, which is very encouraging. Conflict and opposition,
leading to a state of natural health. When your mind is at peace, the surrounding environment also becomes fresh and green, reflecting the tranquility within. This is the true nature of our life, governed by the laws of nature, presenting a scene of peace and vitality. The environment around us, when nurtured with care and positivity, flourishes and thrives, just like our own bodies and minds when we take care of them. This interconnectedness is a beautiful aspect of life, showing how everything is linked in a cycle of growth and renewal.
It's not just about individuals. Every thought we have impacts the universe. With the increasingly severe extreme weather and wars facing our planet, aren't these sufferings a call from humanity itself? So, nurturing kind thoughts is a shared mission for our generation. But how do we cultivate a kind heart? It starts with the teachings of the wise, where we learn that implementing ethics, morals, cause and effect, and religious education is the best approach, and religious education is especially crucial.
Religious education is undeniably important from the beginning of school because it is.
It opens our minds to accept different opinions. Education is crucial as it paves the way for a better future. School education is vital for understanding religions and resolving misunderstandings among youth. Regardless of religion, trusting something creates an inspiring connection. During this Christian ceremony, I felt a deep spiritual impact, like a return to the soul. We honor our ancestors and must respect elders, passing on this spirit to others for a harmonious world.
It helps us better understand other religions and resolves the so-called misunderstandings among children and young people. Whether you belong to one religion or another, when you trust in something, you give all your love to it, and that creates an inspiring connection. Throughout this Christian ceremony, I felt a deep spiritual impact, almost like a return to the soul. We honor our ancestors, and in the days to come, we need to show more. Respect to our elders and pass on the spirit of respecting the elderly and caring for the young to everyone around us. This way, our world will become more harmonious.
The power of religion indeed delivers harmony to the human heart, and love is absolutely at the core of all teachings from different religions. We can clearly see that these great sages continuously convey their ideas of peace as well as love in a profound manner. Great sages hope sincerely that humanity can transform narrow-minded thinking with these bright and positive thoughts, promoting unity while establishing everlasting peace among us all. This is our responsibility as devoted followers of our respective religions. Buddhism teaches us profoundly that truly understanding desire, our own cravings, is essential because it's often seen as a source causing suffering within ourselves. Our lives should embody fully embodying spirit akin to Christ. We shouldn't just merely bear his name, but genuinely live out his spirit wholeheartedly. When we genuinely embrace this divine spirit completely, we are able better live life filled reverence heaven alongside loving others deeply too. His faithful followers must respect, honor everyone around them always. Jesus blesses, praise God, companions alike. We firmly believe concept Vasudeva Bhatbakam, which signifies interconnectedness every living being world over. Quran Surah Al-Baqarah verse 254 states emphatically, do good without delay means while alive quickly perform deeds, act positively.
The first thing he said was that you must teach your children to care for others and pass on traditions to them. God prays for everyone, so when you pray for someone, God is there, blessing them, and His presence is felt. The highest good resembles a loss. It benefits all things without contention. This means that we, as practitioners, should learn to let go. Learn about your own religion and also about others. You'll be surprised by what you find. All religions have got good things in them. They almost all share the same core values. No matter where you come from, what nationality, religion, language, or ethnic background you have, when everyone receives an education in love and embraces the idea of selfless love, it will positively affect
ourselves, bodies, minds, and the people and things around us, as well as Mother Earth. Because of your one thought of kindness, everything will become healthier and more beautiful. Changing your own heart's desire can influence the whole world, because love is the most powerful force in the universe.
All religions share core values. Regardless of background, embracing love and kindness.
No matter where you come from, what nationality, religion, language, or ethnic background you have, when everyone receives an education in love and embraces the idea of selfless love, ourselves, bodies, minds, and everything around us, including Mother Earth, will become healthier and more beautiful. Because of your own thought of kindness, changing your own heart's desire can influence the whole world, because love is the most powerful force in the universe.